help support needy kids in Dayton.
Yeah, you can do so by donating winter coats. Well, Rhonda Moore is live at the Schuster Center this morning where they are collecting the coats for school kids. Rhonda?
Good morning. Well, for 7 years now, the Dayton Rotary Club has been putting on this coat drive, and you may not be aware of it, but we hope that will change this morning. And joining me now is Steve Noss, and he is with the Rotary. All right, so you guys decided to do this. Why?
Well, there are children in need in Dayton Public Schools, and our club comes together to help the community. And so we found this need, worked with the school administration, and we thought we could help.
And these coats and hats and gloves will go to homeless children, right?
That's correct. And from the information from the schools, there are over 300 that are in this predicament. So we're here to help.
So all of the coats, the hats, and the gloves, they need to be new.
That's exactly right. Coats, hats, and gloves.
All right, and so how can someone decide, like, you know, what size do they need to buy? I bought some over the weekend, and I had no idea, like, what size I was buying, but I kind of figured maybe all sizes are needed.
Yes, exactly. There are students that are pre-K all the way through grade 12, boys and girls. So there's a variety of sizes that are in need. Basically, if you go to the store, if you have a desire to participate in this, you can purchase any kids' coats, hats, or gloves, even young adult sizes, and you're going to fit.
All right, and you will be able to bring them down here to the Schuster Center. This is where you're collecting them all week long.
That's correct, downtown.
All right, well, you can drop off new coats, hats, and gloves starting today and going through Sunday here at the Schuster Center. Now, drop them off at the box office during the day or during the 8 performances of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, or you can donate money online at DaytonRotary.com, and we'll be back at 8:05, and we'll tell you how the show Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat ties in with the coat drive. Back to you guys.
Rhonda, thank you. A great cause. Hopefully you could help out. For the 7th straight year, a Dayton Rotary Club will be collecting new winter coats.
They're doing this to help out homeless kids in Dayton Public Schools. Rhonda Moore is live where the donations can be dropped off this morning. Hey, Rhonda.
Good morning. Yeah, more than 300 Dayton Public School students will need new coats this year. And so imagine how they're going to feel when they get new coats like this. And also imagine how good you're going to feel when you know that you donated a coat to help keep these kids warm. Now, the coats are not very expensive. These are some that we bought over the weekend, and these are only $17.97. So I'm not asking a lot of you to actually come and donate. And you can drop them off down here at the Schuster Center. And I want to talk to Elaine Stoughton, and she is with the Victoria Theater. All right, so you guys are tying this in with Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat,
yes.
That show.
Yes.
Explain the reason and the tie-in.
Well, it's a musical about selflessness and family and unconditional love, and there's really no better way for you and your family to show love to these kids that really need these coats and outerwear than to donate, and it's a really simple thing that you and your family can do.
That's right, and they need coats, but they also need hats and gloves, so make sure that if you can't, you know, maybe buy a coat or whatever, you can buy hats and gloves. This one here is only $8.97, so not a whole lot of money that you will need to actually spend to help keep these kids warm. Again, they are needed, and also really want to quickly come talk to Steve Noss, and he's with the Dayton Rotary Club. All right, so you guys are trying to help out more than 300 kids. This is the 7th year. How important is this drive?
Well, for Dayton Rotary, this is something that is key to what we are hoping to accomplish in the community, and that is to help the students that are within the city of Dayton improve upon their situation. And so we do that in a variety of ways. The coat drive is one of those.
All right, sounds good. Now you can drop off new coats, hats, and gloves starting today and going through Sunday here at the Schuster Center. Drop them off at the box office during the day or during the 8 performances of Joseph, or you can actually donate money online at DaytonRotary.com. And we'll be back at 8:50, and we'll have the Dayton School Board President. Back to you guys.
The weather, of course, turning a little cooler, and because of this, you could help out some kids in need.
They are in need of winter coats, hats, gloves. Rhonda Moore is live at the Schuster Center this morning where a coat drive is taking place. Good morning, Rhonda.
Good morning. Yeah, all sizes are needed, and they're needed for boys and girls. You can see some of the coats that we have here, and you can see the range of sizes right here. Now, I want to talk to Dr. Robert Walker, and he is the president of the Dayton School Board, and want to talk to you about the need that the children have, because this is for homeless kids and kids really in need.
Okay, thank you. First, I want to say thank you to Steve and the Rotary Club of Dayton, and on behalf of the Dayton Board of Education and our Superintendent Lloyd Ward, we want to say thank you for this opportunity. that the Rotary Club is how they are supporting the Dayton Public Schools.
All right, talk about the need.
Okay, the need is that today we have 349 children who are homeless or in a homeless situation. And so this will provide a need for them for a physical need so that we can work with them to improve their quality of education.
All right, sounds good. Now, Steve Noss is with the Rotary Club. All right, so there's going to be 349 coats given to the kids. When do the kids get them, and then how do you get it to them?
Well, they'll get the coats delivered at the end of October, and we will, as a club, deliver them to the Dayton Public Schools system. And then they will coordinate making sure that every child who has a coat will receive their coat by the end of, or beginning of November.
And why do you ask for new coats?
Well, new, gently used, we've toyed with that, but new really is what we're targeting, and that is children who are in this circumstance generally have never had a new item of this type. So this really makes it happen for
So
them.
they're real excited to get them. Put a big smile on their face, I bet. Yeah. All right, well, you can drop off new coats, hats, and gloves starting today and going through Sunday here at the Schuster Center. Drop them at the box office during the day or during the 8 performances of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Or you can donate money online at DaytonRotary.com, and then they'll take that money and go out and buy some more coats and some more hats and gloves. Back to you guys.